We had over half our fleet was well past the end of its life cycle, so we knew that we were going to have to purchase a large number of devices, and there are some compatibility requirements that some of our old devices couldn't support, so we knew we were going to have to upgrade. Leasing makes more sense for us. One is that cost certainty. So we'd gone from a capital process where we were fluctuating between year, while the intent was that we'd have a consistent amount every year that we would be investing in lifecycling our devices. Often it would be a case where we would be comparing the cost of the laptop life cycle against another project initiative, and it sometimes meant that we would defer that cost to a subsequent year, and then we'd get these balloon payments. So it might be 500,000 a year, next year could be 2 million, next year could be 1.5. So for us it meant we could have that cost certainty, that we knew exactly what our cost would be every month. And the second part that went with that was the ability that we had a guaranteed refresh cycle. There are a few key metrics that we had to review as we went through that process to get sign off for it. We had to look at total cost of ownership, so from purchasing the cost of the device itself and what our monthly operating cost was going to be for it, through to what would be our cost comparative if we were going to do it internally, as well as also what our disposal costs would be. So Quadrent also helped us with the buyback process as well. So we had an existing aged fleet, which we mentioned, and part of the agreement was that they purchased the devices we had and did a leaseback arrangement for us, which enabled us to easily and quickly move into a leasing arrangement rather than staging it over a number of years till you finally cycled through your new devices. That did twofold thing for us. It immediately got us onto this new construct, and it also made us easy to be able to handle the returns of these devices, which otherwise for us would have been our own responsibility to go through that cleansing. And Quadrent made it really easy for us. It was a straightforward process. We had regular engagement on the way through. We would have boxes arrive at the locations that we'd asked for so we could do the returns. That was seamless for us, and we would get our certificates back confirming the data cleansing of those devices. So for something that was typically a little bit of effort for us, it went from being an effort and a painful process for us to something that became really straightforward and easy. And Quadrent were there, and they were as easy to deal with during the commercial negotiation as it flowed through into the actual reality. And once we put this into practice, we started using the service. We talk about that green lease component of it, and whether or not the companies that we're going to work with align with kind of the values that Spark has ourselves around our own digital inclusion, sustainability initiatives. And those were really important to us. So it's not just I've got laptops, they're going to cost X amount of money. It's about how we're going to ensure that the devices that we've got get a second life out in the community and can benefit others beyond just the working environment that they come into in the office and allow our workers and employees to have.